Hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? What's the levels? What's the levels? Oh, I got the hiccups. Where my stream at? Let me see. Okay. All right. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello. 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 All right. Let me see if this is actually working. One second. Hello. Hello. Okay. Okay. We in here. All right. All right. We in here. We in here. We back. We back. All right. I hope they find me. 'Cause I am back. All right, let's get to it. So I'm drawing subscribers. I'm drawing subscribers. If you want me to draw you, you gotta subscribe and send your picture to this email I'm about to put in the chat. I'm drawing subscribers or your OC if you have an original character. Or I prefer to draw your OC. Yeah, Cam, you gotta play the system, man. You gotta play the game. You gotta play the game. All right. And now that we got more people coming in, I'll offer to do more OCs. Let me get some more subscribers. Get some more people in the Discord in the community. Trying to build something here. All right, what colors? What colors? Huh. What colors? What colors? What colors? What colors? Let me put this on the stream real quick so everybody knows. Everybody can know. Text. Okay. Um. You gotta use OBS, Cameron. You gotta use OBS. You go to the settings, go to video, the video settings, and you're gonna reverse them. It'll be like 1080p by 1920, and you reverse it so it's 1920 by 1080p. Because the phone screen is like the reverse ratio of the desktop screen. Alright, let me get started. We'll do like a beige-ish. Supposed to be working on the comic right now, but I've been doing that all day. I'm so tired of it. Yeah. I guess mobile is more accessible. You know, you get people hooked on something that's on their phone, they'll be on it way more than if it was something on their desktop. I just hope it doesn't end up being like TikTok live streams. What's up, Edgar? Welcome back once again. We're back in here. We're back on the grind. I got some hot chocolate here. I'm all set for the night. That's why I don't want to make a living off of YouTube, because they always be doing some weird stuff. I'd rather funnel an audience through YouTube to my comics, and maybe someday I can make a living off comics. But if I gotta make YouTube videos every day, I don't want to do that. I don't like YouTube that much. I like comics. That's what I like. I've always been drawing since the beginning of time. No, but seriously, since I can remember, I've been with a pen in my hand. I don't ever remember not drawing. I was the only child for a long time, so I just spent all my time drawing. We never had cable and or video games, so I just drew. My dad liked comic books a lot, so um, he had a couple long boxes of like superhero comics and stuff that I would like copy from. I don't know. I probably was looking at them before I learned how to read, and I was drawing from them forever. I don't know. In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. Soon after, Wolvie started drawing. Yeah, I wish it was that long, but just as long as I can remember. Probably, I'm almost 30 now, so it's been better part of 3 decades. I got a lot of drawing under my belt. Alright. That's why I'm pushing on the YouTube and pushing on all the platforms I can, because I feel like it's about time I can make some money off of this. I definitely been drawing enough and studying enough. You know, sometimes I just draw for fun, but a lot of times I draw. Most of the time I draw for fun, but a lot of times I'm studying. You know, trying to get better. I ain't 30 yet. I'm 27. Don't tell nobody. I'm 27 with no art career. I'm trying to make it happen. It just shows you it's never too late. I am getting to that age though where it will be too late, or I'll have to settle down and find a stable career. So this is my last push before I do that. That's the weird part about the internet is like I don't know none of y'all ages, and I probably shouldn't have said my age, but that's the weird part about the internet. I don't know, like you never know if you're talking to your peers or you're talking to someone way younger than you or way older than you. And in real life, that's like kind of just a given. You kind of always just can tell kind of like about how old someone is. That's definitely something I gotta get used to. Um, Cause I've taught in the public school districts and stuff. Um, and you know, there's always a clear line. Like I'm the adult, y'all are the kids, but it's not like that here. I just try to treat everybody with respect. No, I wouldn't be all right with settling down and not pursuing a career in the arts, but no, it would hurt me, but it's life. It's just how it goes. I've been doing this, like I said, better part of 3 decades. If I haven't made a life off of it yet, I can't, do it forever and struggle for it forever. Because at the end of the day, this has become like a sacrifice. Spending all this time drawing and honing my skills or whatever, if it doesn't pay off, if it doesn't pay me back in any way or like make a life for me, it's just a sacrifice with no reward, with nothing. And so I have to be rational about my life. Like I can't sacrifice all my free time and all my life forever because there's other things in life that bring you joy. There's other things that are important. There's family, there's structure, there's community. Yeah, I hope I'm on the way. It's not the first time I've gone viral. It doesn't really mean anything. I have to ship the product. Once the comics sell, then I'll feel like I'm on my way somewhere. But until then, it's just a grind. There's no guarantees with comics. There's no guarantees at all that there even is a living to be made. It all depends on the audience if I can resonate with them. It's up to them. they want to read my stuff or not. But we definitely moving in the right direction. I'm trying to. Oh wait, Edgar, I didn't see your first. Hold up, my fault. I didn't see what you said before. Bro, I had an idea for a comic just to start out with, but I gotta ask you about it. I was wondering if I could make my own version of Just a Reaper, but call it Edgar Hinojozas Just a Reaper. So I thought you were asking a different question, Edgar. Hold on. What is Just a Reaper? I don't know what that is. I mean, you can make whatever you want. You don't gotta ask me. Unless... Wait, what is this book? Is this a comic? Oh, this is Mason. This is Mason's comic. That's not my comic. That's you gotta ask Mason. Yeah, no, that's Mason's. You gotta see what. I don't know. I don't know if he'd be. You gotta talk to him. I think Mason's in the Discord. I'm not sure. I didn't know his book was on Amazon though. That's sick. He's on Amazon. He's on Comixology. He's doing all his search engine optimization and everything. He's on Reddit. That's what's up. Yeah, you gotta ask him. Did you read that though? Was it good? He might be cool with it, like a fan fiction type of thing. Yeah, I thought you were asking if I would be all right with settling down and not doing comics. In all reality, I I say that I would, but I probably would still be making comics. Honestly, I don't. If I get married and settle down, I'm probably gonna find like a rich lady, somebody from money, who could take care of the bills, and I could just make comics. I know that sounds nutty, but I hope to make money off my comics before it comes to that. But if not, well, I would recommend if you're making like a completely different story that's not really related, that you make a different name. Especially since I don't know. I mean, he already took that name. Unless you're trying to like make a story that's like paying homage to his story or something like that. But people aren't really gonna get the homage because his comic isn't like, he's just starting it. It's just the first issue. He hasn't really built an audience yet. It's not like it's it hasn't gotten to like a mass audience yet. So people wouldn't get the reference if you did make it like a in reference to him. Like call it like something Reaper, like not a Reaper or like a Reaper or a little Reaper. some Reaper. I don't know. Just because the title is important, that's how people find it when they search stuff up. And if you start making more things that have the same title, it gets confusing. And it takes people a lot of work for them to show up in search results. And when I looked up Just a Reaper, he has the first four results on Google, and he probably had to do a lot of back end stuff to get those top four results. Because you don't just end up on the top of Google by accident. Madman. I'm a madman. You could call it that. Yeah, I just learned that whenever you upload a video to YouTube, you have to make sure whatever the file name that the MP4 had on your desktop is the searchable terms for your video, because Google search uses, all the search engines use the file name. They don't use your YouTube title. If anybody in here is doing YouTube videos, that's a little game for y'all. Little game for y'all. I gotta start drinking this hot chocolate. I think we're gonna do sunlight from over here. I wonder if anyone's gonna send me OCs today. Oh, I put up there. I was accepting submissions for OCs to draw them. I probably should take that down though, because I don't really feel like drawing more OCs after this. I want to do Holleberry. Yeah, I hate when that happens, Cameron. So in reality, this one would be the light side. That's a good idea, Edgar. Because there is a lot more to comics than just drawing the people well. You know, it can help you to learn more about like the pacing and the panel layouts and how to fit word balloons in if you do simple characters like stick figures. And just try to make it as understandable as you can, and then you could give it to your friends and see, make sure they can read it and they don't get confused at all. And then you go from there. You can make the next one have, you know, more detailed characters. You just build up on that. That's a good idea. However you can do the comic so it's not overwhelming for you and it's not too much, you should do it. Because comics is a lot of work off the bat. It's a bunch of drawings over and over. So however you can make it easier on yourself, you should do that. And people love stick figures. Everybody loves stick figures. Everybody loves watching stick figures fight. Oh, I gotta speed up. I'm working real slow today. Maybe you just need to spend some time drawing random stuff, whatever, without a plan. Just start sketching whatever comes out. Sometimes, when I was younger, a lot of times when I wanted to draw and I didn't know what to draw, I just started with like scribbles or loose lines. Maybe I'd do like 3 random lines and see if it like kind of makes anything, or I could turn it into something. Yeah, straight doodling. And then, you know, you do that a lot, and then sometimes you get cool characters out of it. Sometimes, a lot of times you don't like it, but that's okay. Cowboy. That's all good, Cameron. You gotta get your work done. You do YouTube too, Cameron? I'll check out your page, your channel. I'll follow you and shit. I don't know why this is going like this. I mean, it's not going badly. It's just I'm doing this in the slowest way possible. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. It's weird, like, y'all see how we getting more viewers? But it's not more people in the chat. That's what's making me think it's fake viewers. Cause there's not a single extra person in the chat. Isn't that suspicious to y'all? It's the same two people as before. Yeah, I think it's people just swiping in and out real quick. And you know YouTube is slow, so they can't keep up. Ugh. That's why I don't get on Twitter. It's so weird. Twitter is like such a corn gateway. Like, get out of here. Instagram started getting like that too. Where all these random bot models will hit you in your DM. That's because Elon Musk. Whoa, that's not the color. What color is that? I said brown. There we go. Yeah, I never liked Twitter. Even when I was younger, it's like, why would I want to hear all you young boys spur of the moment thoughts talking about the most useless stuff? Nobody. When Twitter came out when I was in high school, and I was like, none of us got anything important to say. What is? That's kind of dismissive, but it's kind of true. Even when I look back, because I did open a Twitter account in high school for a second. I looked at it a little while ago. I didn't have nothing to say. Everything I tweeted was dumb. I just was talking about Lil Wayne and girls. And in this day and age, you don't want to be saying, you don't want to be speaking your mind on Twitter, because then someone's going to weaponize it against you. Oh, you want the job? Well, on 2009, da da da, you said XYZ. All right, I think this is going good so far. I know YouTube is trash too, but I still use it. The whole internet is trash, man. We need to throw this whole thing out. But we're not gonna do that. I've been getting so tired of Instagram too lately. All the reels are so dumb. Everybody who posts a reel on Instagram, every caption is something about some random car. It's like the Mercedes AMG CTR, and it'll be on some meme reel. They're talking about Mercedes Benz. Every single reel I see on Instagram has a caption that's like a description of a car. I don't understand it. I don't know if anybody else's Instagram is like that. But like every video I see, if I go and check the comments, if I want to see like more about it or something, it's always just talking about a car. It's so weird. The internet is such a weird place nowadays. I don't know. I felt like the internet was way funner when I was younger. But that's also just could be nostalgia. Because I didn't have responsibilities. I did. But Edgar, it's every post. It's like every post. It's not from one account. It's like all these different accounts. I think Instagram got like taken over by bots or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm being paranoid. Anytime. Oh, you know what it is? It's because I'm doing the 1 layer challenge. Um, Before, when I did the OCs, I did the line work on a separate layer, but I'm not allowed to do extra layers on this one. Okay. Drink some tea. Okay. Let's set up like a grayish shirt. What's up, Marco? Thanks for the subscription. You're working on your own comic? Nice. That's what's up. Feel free to join the Discord if you want. We got a couple other comic artists in there. If you want to check out their comics or post any of your own in the Discord. I'm trying to start a little community for comic artists. Hey, Alex. Nice. Making a comic too? That's what's up. Yeah, I'm planning to release this coming week. like at the end of this next week, Thursday-ish or Friday. Did y'all? I don't know if y'all saw my comic stuff. I'm gonna pop it on the screen for a second. This is what we were working on stream earlier. So that's gonna drop Thursday, Friday. I don't know if you heard about the Discord, Alex, but we got a Discord for comic artists. There's a channel in the Discord that there's a channel in the Discord that's for sharing your comic, like links to your comic only. If you want to do that when you drop or whenever. I don't know how the Discord's gonna work. I haven't used Discord before. But I wanted to have a way for people to talk to people outside of YouTube, in case my account gets like messed up or something. Did you watch that Manga in the Hood video, Alex? Was that the one that popped up for you? I think that video's been making its rounds. Yeah, I'm working on part 2. Part 2 is gonna be when I'll drop the comics in part 2. I'll have the links for them all. Oh, and I just put a free sketchbook in the Discord if you want to download that. It's like a bunch of sketches from all my old sketchbooks, and then a couple more finished drawings. Oh, snap. Yeah. The Boondocks was a massive success, but I still feel like there's a major hole in the market for comics, that are similar. Not even that similar, but just that tell black stories. Boondocks is like a parody / commentary on black culture, but it doesn't have to be that blatant. It doesn't have to be that obvious, You don't have to like make it all about black culture. It could be, you can incorporate whatever you want into it. But just like, I don't know, I felt like stories were getting so far, especially comics were getting so far from the human experience that they were becoming unrelatable. Mainly comics in the States. And then I started reading all these indie manga from, a lot of them were published in the States, and I just felt like the same way. I felt like they weren't human stories. It was just like, well, I don't know. We'll never have another Boondocks for sure. Never. We don't need another Boondocks at all. We can't replace Boondocks. Like for me, my stuff kind of has a similar look, but I'm not a funny guy like that. It's not gonna be nearly as funny, so I can't act like it will. It's more of a shonen vibe with like battles and bigger, longer arcs. But Boondocks has that perfect balance of like comedy that's also kind of truthful and like, even though it's not a serious show, it talks about serious topics, and it has a serious message to say. But it's still all laughs, and that's the crazy part about the Boondocks is like, what's his name, McGrudden or whatever, is like he's expressing all the problems he has with the black community and the black culture. He's expressing all his gripes, but he's doing it in a way that brings us closer and makes us laugh, even though he's pointing out all of our flaws and our good parts. All right, we almost done. What's up, Flo? Good to see you here. Yeah, that is the scary part. Well, it's not scary, but it's just like it's not that scary. Cause the people that are into this are gonna stay. Like, if they like what I'm doing, they'll stay. But it's not gonna be for everybody. I can't really compete with a lot of the other streamers that are doing more dopamine rush type activities. Art is more of a slow burn. And I notice on the vertical stream, people stay longer the further I get into the piece. Like the more finished the piece is, the longer they'll stay because it looks better. You know what I'm saying? Okay, where's that hat? Oh, that thing is complicated. I mean, you don't have to have a black lead. Um, but yeah, if you're trying to tell, yeah, it's complicated. But I don't know if you're black and you're trying to like express your parts of your story, it might be easier if the lead is black. I was talking to Edgar earlier about how I try to write all my characters as like a part of myself. So even the villains are like part of my worst traits, the worst things that I deal with in myself. I try to express those through the villain. And I try not to base any one character completely off myself, but I take aspects cuz we all contain multitudes and we behave one way in our mind, but in different environments we have different ways we'll act, you know. We have a face we show at home, a face we show outside. But it does help when your characters, have some similarities to you. And I don't know what the content is of your writing, but if you put the bits of your life in that have to do with being black and your lead character is not black, it might not. I don't know. That might cause conflict. But like I do a lot of comics that don't have black leads. My first comic was like all white kids. To me, it's tougher when you switch the gender. It's easier to write someone of different ethnicity than it is to write a different gender for me. I mean, you can kind of see it in writing, in like almost all types of writing, novels, movies. You can kind of tell by how the women act whether a man or a woman wrote it. Women always complain about that, about like the right how men write women. And it's tough. It's hard to write. Like a woman has a completely different experience than me as a man, and it's hard to put myself in those shoes. You have to like become really. You have to be an empath in a way. Fun story, cool fight scenes as a Mexican. Yeah, I mean, ethnicity is not a huge factor. At the end of the day, we're telling human stories for humans to read and relate to. You know, we all have a lot more in common. I think I don't know. I think we all have a lot in common. Depending on how you look at it, you know, we all could have more in common or we could have more differences. Alice in Wonderland is lit. You could do whatever you want with Alice in Wonderland. You could make them purple people. Yeah, it's all personal, hidden Marco. I'm just saying how I feel about things, but everybody, you know, is different. Me too. I hate AI art. Okay. You say you're not. You're modernizing it. You're putting an urban twist, but you're also changing it in a bunch of other ways, Alex. Changing the Alice in Wonderland. This is a very painterly. Oh, that'll be tough if you do it silent. That'll be very challenging, but it's worth it. Yeah, yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm trying to get this comic out before I gotta go back to work and make a living. I'm already at the end of my rope financially. I'm on a ramen noodle diet, but I gotta take advantage of this time off. All right, I know what a PFP is, but what does PFP stand for? Profile picture? Damn, am I dumb? Oh, I see. I see. I see why you call it that. Yeah, can y'all tell how little time I spend on the internet? What y'all talking about? Yeah, freelance is. To be honest with you, Alex, freelance is dead. There ain't no. There ain't no. There ain't nothing going on in there really. Especially if you try to go through an agency. Really, the only options with freelance is if you have like already a audience on the platform to that can you can funnel clients through. Um, I did the freelance thing a lot, and the only times it paid my bills was when like a celebrity would repost my stuff, or I'd get like a viral moment, and then I'd be swamped with work for like 2 months, and then it falls off. Um, but now you got the AI generative art, and then you have Fiverr. It's really hard to compete with Fiverr. Everybody's gonna go to Fiverr first, and they're gonna hire some dude from Indonesia who can do it for like $5 an hour. But you are right. You gotta pave your own path. That's the reality these days. There's no guarantees of a career or financial stability in art. If you're going into like art or illustration for money, you have to be prepared to not have much of it. There's like the top 5% of artists who make money. It's such a luck of the draw. It's so much of like who you know, how you know them, your skill level. But that's such a small factor, really. Because the other thing that's difficult with illustration is you don't retire from illustrating. Like once you have an established career, you're gonna be in the field for a long time. So young guys coming in, they still gotta compete with these 60-year-olds, 65-year-olds that been doing this since the '70s, and they know all the newspaper editors and they know all the folks. Sorry for ranting, Alex, but I feel your pain because I've been on the same path trying to find some freelance work or find something to make some money off my art. Yeah, I honestly had the best luck just drawing famous people and hoping they repost it. I had much better luck than like sending my portfolio anywhere, sending my anything anywhere. And that gets, I don't know, I don't like drawing celebrities that much. I like drawing some of them, but like I don't like drawing them with the hopes that maybe they'll post it and like trying to impress them. I like drawing Halle Berry because she's bad. But it's a tough industry right now, man. It's real tough. I don't like AI. I don't like AI. I just don't like technology. I don't like it. I don't like the internet. I don't like cars. I don't like none of this stuff. To be honest, they didn't ask none of us if we wanted this stuff to be mandatory presence in our life. They just set us in the computer lab and said, look, it's the computer. It's great. Start using it. It'll change your life. And now all of a sudden, computers run everything. And all the websites killing all the stores. I can't chill in Borders no more and read a book. We don't got none of those no more. No Borders, no nothing. I don't even like computers. They always fuck up right when you need them the most. That's when they want to crash. I don't know if y'all ever had a moment where you had to turn in finals and that's when the computer decided to crash. But that's happened to me several times. So I could never trust the computer. I just find technology to be invasive. It's invading our lives. And we don't have no say about it. I don't have a choice. I have to have an email. It's not an option. You have to have a phone number. You can't not have a phone number. No one asked me if I want a phone number or an email or a website or a YouTube or Instagram. But to be a successful artist, you have to do all of these things. And just to even be a human in the society, you need an email, you need a phone number, need all this stuff. I am an old head. All this stuff is chopped liver, yo. And none of this made my life better. All the best opportunities I found as an artist came from foot on the ground, talking to the community, being active in the community. 9 out of all the 10 people that hit me up for art projects and art opportunities, quote unquote, was bullshitting. Trying to scam me, trying to take my time and not pay me. Trying to say I should draw some stuff for exposure. Yeah, I just bought a car 2 months ago just for it to break down a month later. I've gone through 5 cars and none of them has lasted more than a year. No, one of them did. And then one of them I actually banged out. One of them, it was my fault. I banged it out. But 2 of them had factory recalls. And I don't know what's wrong with the one I just got. But I don't want a car, but I have to have a car because now cars are a thing. Everybody wants to move far away. So if I want to see anybody, I have to get a car. Or else I just don't see family. Yeah, motherfuckers can't afford gas, insurance. And they asking you, every time you apply to a job, they asking you, do you have a car? Do you have a license? No, that's why I'm trying to get this job. What is you talking about? Every time. I got old heads that's way older than me that can't get no job because they don't got no car. And now they can't get a car because they can't get no job. Don't make no sense. Right. I can't get. They gonna tell they gonna give me therapy through the email. Say, I hope this email makes your feelings feel better. No, that's just how I feel. Just the technology is disconnecting everybody. It's disconnecting the whole world, and we just gotta sit here and take it. And nobody be saying stuff about this. And just letting all these AI tech bros go on and on and on, and they just making up stuff that they haven't even invented yet. They're just saying it can do all this stuff, and it hasn't done none of this stuff. They just be selling all these dreams about technology could save everything when it hasn't saved anything. It's only made us worse and separated us more and confused our children. But we keep swearing it's going to save our lives. Technology's the answer. It's not making nobody more creative, I'll tell you that much. Alright, I'm going to put some rain on this too. I'm going to do like a little... How am I going to do that? That's my little rant, but those are all things that I try to explore through my comics. It's like the Yo, my mic went off for a second. Yeah, the corn problem is a real big problem that people are talking about that problem. But I don't think the right people are. Like I don't hear any government reports on it or any like statistics about how often corn is being accessed by minors. I haven't seen no studies on that. It's everywhere. I mean, you can't really avoid it. It's shoved down your throat. It's crazy. Yeah, I used to find those around on the street, like the magazines. They weren't that bad, but all right. How do I gotta do this rain? I'm trying to put this ruler on here. It'll be this way. Excuse me. Oh, you need ID in Texas? I'm about to move out there when I have kids. No cat. I'm actually going to Texas for Thanksgiving. I don't know. I don't know if you could say that, Edgar. We gotta say most people watching it are men. Just men in general. All of us. It's all of us. You don't stop when you turn 19 or 20. It just keeps on going. Grandpops is doing it too. I ain't gonna lie. But it's extra messed up that it's teenagers on there too. That's like really sad. So we should probably change the topic before I get demonetized. Yeah, it does mess you up. That stuff really messes your psyche up, especially if you're trying to be creative. I ain't even gonna tell y'all to change the subject. Just it is what it is. This is what's going on in the world. I missed the comment. Wabbity wabbity wabbity. All right, I think I'm done with this, Cameron. I think we're good. What you think? Let me do a name. Yeah, I'll send you an email. Um, yeah, I got you. Excuse me. Oh, my fault. Yeah, well, I'm just a human. And that's all I am. I ain't trying to be nothing more, nothing less. I don't know. I see people raging out online all the time, but it's always like raging out over like some battle royale or something. It's never some real. Ain't nobody ever raging over something real. It's always something dumb. Like, why don't people rage out and make a viral clip over like not having health care or something? It's always some stupid video game. I want to see people raging out at the hospital or something. Or at the gas station because the gas so expensive. Oh, you sent something, Alex? Yeah, good stream, good stream. I wasn't even planning to stream today. I figured I might as well. I'm about to check for yours, Alex. Um, this is a good character sheet. A good turnaround. Very professional looking. This is more professional than any of my character sheets. Is she like a alien? What is she? Hey, you a manga character now. I'm gonna send you that. I'll send it to you right now, actually. Hold on. Oh, am I still in my thing? I was just showing on my emails. I put it in a new tab for a reason. I don't even have no emails on that account. That's my throwaway account. Alright, I'm gonna send this one to Cameron and I'll get started on Alex's. And then we'll do maybe we'll do Halle Berry if we have time. Yo, why does it keep doing that? The hell? Give me some fucking privacy, damn. Um, I just sent that to you, Cameron. Ah, why would I do that? Alright. Is it gonna open up? Yeah, there we go. Come on. Alright, good luck with that video, Cameron. She's a Zeddy. Is that like a Yeti kind of? A Yeti. Oh, okay, okay. Like a Oni. Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna do what I've been doing is just bust like portrait, shoulders up. I have Alex's art up because I'm about to do a drawing of his OC or their OC. Um, After this, I have to get to the Halle Berry piece if we have time. We might not have much time after this though. Excuse me. I'm getting tired. Excuse me. My favorite movie? I don't know. I gotta think about. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the movie that I could always rewatch. Um, oh no. I haven't been watching any movies lately, so it's hard for me to think of one. I haven't been watching movies or TV. I've just been working. Um, yeah, I can't boil it down to a favorite. What's your favorite movie? Are these horns on her head or are they ears? I'm assuming they're horns. Okay. Um, Godzilla minus one. Is that the animated one? Godzilla minus one. I liked I like Shin Godzilla a lot. Shin Godzilla is probably my favorite one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good rewatchable one. Scott Pilgrim. Hold on, I'm gonna look up that Godzilla movie. I like Godzilla a lot. Oh, this one just came out. Is this a sequel to Shin Godzilla? Oh no no no. This is before the Shin Godzilla story. After World War II. I gotta watch this. I remember I was seeing trailers when it was coming out. It got real good reviews. Yeah, it's its own movie. Yeah, I meant to watch that. I just never got around to it. Life was turbulent. All right, let's get this drawing done. We're gonna do. We're gonna give her a crazy expression. What's up, Tyler? Wait, I didn't see you come in, Tyler. How are you? Your nephew got him doing it. Got you doing his homework for him. I'm trying to remember what movie it was that got me into Godzilla. Cause I never really was into Godzilla growing up. Um, what was it? It might have just been Shin Godzilla. I think I really liked the design of Godzilla that just like it got me hooked. And then I started watching Godzilla stuff after that came out. Okay. Is it like it's not a project for school? Is it just something he wants to make, or they want to make? First Godzilla. They're a little bit chiller with the ratings in Japan. Um, oh damn! So you saw all the movies for those first? That's kind of crazy too. I never seen the Tekken movie or the Dead or Alive movie. Oh, that's what's up, Tyler. You guys spread the art, spread the love for it. Maybe he'll turn into an artist like you. I'm gonna mess with the horns later. Batman 2022, rated R. What was rated R in that movie? I don't remember it that well. But I don't remember anything that drastic. Like I'm probably mistaken. Do you want critique on this character, Alex? Or you just, because I know it's for a school project, you might not care that much about it. Um, First thing that I noticed was that her thumb is on the wrong side on this hand. That's the only major thing. That this hand is backwards. The right hand on the behind shot. Um, but like I said before, it's a good turnaround sheet, good character sheet, uh, decent quality. The only thing that it's missing, the character sheet, is a profile view. Even if you don't do the full body side view, you should at least get a side view headshot in there, because that can get tricky when it's time to do a side view. It can be the hardest part. That could be a hard angle if you haven't drawn it before. Um, those are the only two major things. The rest is kind of just like personal preference. But I think maybe you could make her horns a little hornier looking. Um, because they're kind of more shaped like cat ears that are down. If she's a Zeddy or some type of demon, she should have some type of like aggressive features or something that looks. Unless she's like one of those really friendly demons that doesn't do anything bad at all. But you could do like you got the sharpness in her tail, but that doesn't convert from the front or the rear view. You can't really see the tail. So maybe, and you got the sharp toes, but maybe if her toes are sharp, why wouldn't her fingers be sharp too? But also, you could just add that into the horns, make the horns a little bit Because if you colored this whole figure in black, or you colored the whole head in black, you wouldn't be able to differentiate the horns from the spikes of the hair. The horn should be like a drastically different shape from the rest of the hair. That's kind of why I'm doing them last in my drawing, because I gotta figure out how I can make them stand out a little bit. But those are all like just little things that help your character's readability. But like the colors are decent. Yeah, I knew that sounded crazy. But you know what I meant. Oh, the Alice comic is a school project? Okay. Oh, so this is your OC that you made? Tyler is working on the art of writing and drawing. I want to learn how to use Blender next once I get this comic out. I haven't heard of that anime though, Tyler. You ever tried stop motion animation? Okay. Put a little lippage. Um, what else should I do? All right, I'm gonna try. Yeah, like I don't know what this character's personality is like or whatnot. Um, but I would try to maybe you could like make her tail so it doesn't come straight back out, but it goes to the side a little bit. I'm just trying to think of ways to make her silhouette more interesting and more identifiable. There was like a tail sticking out. It would be easier to tell that she's like some type of demon type thing, and the horns. I think mainly I would, if I were you, if you're doing a redesign, I would focus on the shapes of the horns and the tail, and try to like make those as interesting and make them like break up the silhouette a bit more, so that she doesn't have a as human of a silhouette. Flipping flip or flapper. Get a robo. I feel like I might have watched it and just not paid attention to the name. Cause I watch a lot of anime that I just click cause it looks crazy. And honestly, if I was you, Alex, I would pick one for the legs and the arms. Like either go sleeves or go sleeveless. And with the legs, she got tights on or she don't got tights on. Like if she's wearing a skirt, you might as well just let her have the skirt and not the compression shorts. Um, I don't know, unless she's a modest demon. But I would like, cause the way it's breaking up the legs and the arms is kind of. I was talking about this on another critique, but the arms, the extremities, the arms and the legs, they're just basically a line that points to the torso. They carry the eye from the foot to the torso, or they carry it down from the torso to the foot. Same with the arms. When you see a figure, you start at the head and you go down the arms to see what's in the hands. But when you add extra stuff like this, it kind of breaks up that eye movement. But that's also another little thing. Like, it's up to your personal preference. But I would, because you got the way the color block goes when you look down the arm, it's white, yellow. And then this one is black, white, black. It's like, it's very choppy repeating. You want to have maybe you could make the black socks longer and just not give her the compression shorts. But by breaking it up like that, you're kind of negating the movement that the arms and legs bring to a character in a way. But it also depends on what your intentions are with this character. If this is a character for a comic, I would definitely, well, no, that wouldn't matter so much. This is a good character for a comic because they're not too complicated to draw. But from a design stance, either you could just make the compression shorts a different color too, and that will help to keep that flow going all the way down to the foot. Or you could make the feet, the shoes like orange, like the. No, that would be too many colors on the legs. I don't know, cause she already has like a kind of short. She has that short, big-headed proportions, which is fine. But then the way all these horizontal lines on all the limbs break it up, it makes her look even wider and more stocky than she actually is. You get what I'm saying? Oh, it's skin. Okay. Why? Why is it black? What? So what color is her skin? She's not wearing. So these aren't shoes. They're her feet. Yeah, definitely reads as tights. Um, so is her mouth not open in this picture, or is it's open? Black lips will cause a lot of problems if they're like if they're all the way black. If you do them like almost black, it won't cause problems. If you do like a dark black, a dark gray for the lips. But if the lips are all the way black, it's kind of it's hard to tell when the mouth is open or not. I've had that problem where I had characters with dark lips, and then it just makes things look weird, especially when their mouth is like halfway open and you can kind of see their teeth, but you kind of can't. All right, let me get this drawing done. Okay, I see. Okay. Well, that's also confusing if the because it looks like her mouth is open in this drawing. Because generally your top lip is darker than your bottom lip. If you're gonna have a lip darker, it should be the top lip. Like if you look at a lot of older comics, a lot of times they fill in the top lip black, and then they do a little indication of the bottom lip. Because everyone's top lip is just like a tiny bit darker than their bottom lip. And when you reverse that, it can kind of confuse people. If you want to keep the top lip black, if that's important, I would just make it like a slight shade lighter than black, just so that it's a little more readable. I'm gonna try to do the horns like a similar way, that's point down, but not the same way. I think that's good. Gunbuster Meech. Dang, y'all bringing up all these anime I never heard of. I feel like a noob. Gunbuster Meech? That sounds like homeboy from around the way. Gunbuster movie. Oh, this is an 80s anime? I'll take a gander. I haven't heard of that, Tyler, but I'll check it out. Check it out, check it out, check it out. What's this? Oh, so that's a different thing. That's like a different thing on her cheek. Yeah, cause like, so this reads as her mouth is open, but she's actually biting her lip. Is that the case? Because this one reads like her mouth is open too, but I'm kind of, I don't know. Is she biting her lip in this one too? Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it just gets complicated because when people's mouth are open, you usually fill that space with black. But if her lips black too, it's like, it can make it just it, it's tricky. You gotta be really careful where you use black on characters. Cause don't forget that's the color of your line work. Okay. Um. Wait, what's this character's name? So now I'm getting a little tangent line I need to fix. Okay. Yeah, I tried to keep them like kind of pointed down the way you had them. I don't want to change it too much. I think this might be the first non-human OC that I drew. No, there was one other there, but the other one was just like a blue blobby guy. He didn't have like he just had jeans and a beanie with no shirt on. He didn't really like. He wasn't really like a designed character. You feel me? Um, yeah, I have a lot of fun drawing characters I don't usually draw, or other people's characters, cause I end up drawing things I don't usually draw. or combinations of things that I don't usually draw. It's I like it more than doing portraits because I get to do that cartoon flair or manga or whatever you want to call it. Thanks for sending this in, Alex. And thanks for being a good sport about the critique. Yeah, send it to me, Edgar. Um, Maybe I could do it on stream tomorrow. This ain't all the way right. I just got your email, Edgar. Oh, that makes sense. You're the only other person I've ever met that likes candy corn, besides myself. Everyone I've ever met hates candy corn, and every Halloween there's bowls of candy corn that's sitting out and no one's touching them, and they're all just watching me eat it like I'm a psycho. I've had girls tell me that's a red flag that I like candy corn. It's nice to know there's someone else in the world that likes that stuff. I like all candy. I'll eat anything with sugar in it. Alright, so I'm gonna stick with the candy corn theme. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was not candy corn color. What didn't they do? Mm. I'll eat circus peanuts, but like I don't prefer them. Like if there's other candy, I'll get the other candy. But if that's the only candy option, then I'll mess with the circus peanuts. But I wouldn't say I like them. I just am a fiend for sugar. But I haven't been eating candy. I haven't really eaten candy all year. I mean, obviously I have, but like not. I haven't been going and getting it. I used to get candy like every day from the store. I get candy at lunch. I get candy after work. But I don't want to get diabetes. You were too picky to try candy and ice cream? What? Yeah, sugar is like some. It's a drug, yo. It does something to you. Gets you hooked. I was off the candy and the sodas, the Coca-Cola. Then they came out with this mango flavored Pepsi that was killing me slowly. I would double dose on the candy with the Pepsi and then just feel like trash. When you're young, it don't really like, I don't know. When I was younger, it didn't really bother me. Like I could eat whatever and it wouldn't make a difference. I feel like I ate a healthy meal after I ate gummy pizza or whatever it was. Haribo. Haribo, now and later. Boston baked beans, Mike and Ike. Sour belts, rainbow strips. Skittles, peanut M&Ms. Now the only candy I eat now is peanut M&Ms, which isn't as bad as the other stuff. It's still candy, but it's like not that bad. Yes, sir. I like that old school candy. Charleston Chew. Take five. That's some old school. Mars bar. I was in the corner store the other day, and these two old ladies were throwing a fit because they didn't sell Mars bars in the corner store. They're like, "What are you talking about? You don't got Mars bars? Who don't got Mars bars? I need a Mars bar for my grandson. You gonna make me into a liar." They called you a clown because of the circus nut, the circus peanuts. So you went to the circus. You worked at the circus, and that's when you found out they have real peanuts at the circus. I was about to say, what are you, some type of Robin? You would wait like a full. You said you'd wait a full 7 minutes, Alex, or it's like 7 hours. Cause I've been there where it's like, I should grab 2 bags. Yeah, that's the thing I don't get. Why you gonna take me to Disneyland when I'm 3 years old and then tell me about it the rest of my life like I remember that shit? I don't remember that. Why would you take somebody that young to Disneyland? Well, let them collect some memories at least. They said you rode on the elephant. You think they were gassing it up? Oh, wait a full 7 days? Dang. No, I've been there where I wait like 7 minutes and walk back to the store. 7 days? He was waiting the whole shipping cycle. That's what's up. You better than me, Alex. A lot of times, what I would do when I ate candy was like, I'll get a couple, like 2 bags, eat one of them, and then start the other bag. But then I'll have a sugar crash that's so bad I just pass out, fall asleep for like 3 hours. Especially if I do the candy and the soda, I am not staying awake for more than 4 hours after that. What? Is that one of those questions that's not supposed to make sense, Edgar? Is that one of those nonsense questions, or that's one of those wake up out your sleep questions? Your mom comes in. Did you brush the fridge? Did you take the fridge on a walk? Huh, mom? Huh? What? What? What fridge? Yeah, you on that? You on one right now, Edgar? Oh, y'all got caught with the Mike and Ike? This is crazy. They didn't want to share the one pack. You got the 25-cent pack, or you got like a bag of Mike and Ike's? They perma banned you from that store. Yeah, that's funny. I mean, we've all been there though. That's the most important thing when you're a kid. Whatever candy you're craving at the time is the most important thing in the world as a kid. They're like Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Yeah, I was such a good kid. I didn't steal nothing till I was grown. I was good as a kid, and then I turned into a bad guy. Now I steal all the time. Alright, I gotta get off of here soon. I think once I finish this character, I'm gonna take a break. I gotta get back to working on the comic soon. Yeah, I turned bad as soon as I got my first paycheck from McDonald's. And I saw how much of it went to Uncle Sam. I immediately turned to a villain. I said, "Oh, this is how it's gonna work. All right, okay. Y'all think I'm gonna pay for lunch in this mug? When I work here, I'm snacking on nuggets all day. Yeah, me chop. Try to charge me for a meal in McDonald's when I work here. Y'all can't just hook me up. Y'all can't hook me up. It's like a $2 meal. This cheap patty bun, acting like y'all serving gourmet food. I'm gonna do something a little different with her teeth. Maybe I'll give her. What if she had candy corn teeth? She made her teeth like a color. Maybe that would balance out the black lip. I forgot to make her. I'm gonna make her top lip black, alright? Just so we could see how that looks. Excuse me. Yeah, that wasn't the worst job of my life. But it's definitely a reality check. Cause we were the only McDonald's in town. And they were busy every day. Like every meal time, like every lunchtime, every dinner time, they got busy as hell. So it wasn't like they needed to charge us. They just were being. They just don't care about you. They just didn't care about me. That's all. Everybody got to start somewhere. I did. I worked McDonald's and Burger King. But that was a long time ago. I haven't worked fast foods for a while. I'm never going to work fast food again, hopefully. Her skin is like a deeper, or her eyes are like a deeper yellow. Yo, I forgot. I did an Alice in Wonderland project for school too. Um, but I just did the. It wasn't a comic or anything. I was doing. I did. I think I did 12 illustrations to go along with the Alice in Wonderland story. But I had to choose. I had to choose like an art style or different artists that we studied to emulate. So I did Alice in Wonderland, but but Alice looked like a Gibson girl. Gibson is like, I think it was Charles Gibson in the. Let me make sure my facts are right. In the early 20th century, um, Charles Gibson, he did these ink drawings of these Gibson girls that became like really popular because of the way they portrayed femininity, and they became kind of like the status quo. It was kind of like a modern day Barbie type vibe, except he just did these ink drawings of women, and women loved them, so he blew up off of them. So I tried to do like Alice in Wonderland like that. But I was rushing at the deadline, and then I right at the end I spilled my bottle of ink on all the paper, and I just lost I lost it, and I took it back. I took it to the professor, and they were like, they gave me a passing grade for it, but they really wanted me to finish it, and I just didn't want to finish it because I didn't care. I was dropping out of college anyway. But I do wish I kept those. I don't know where those pieces went. You got paid under the table at the grocery store? That's a lot. 5 covers and a 13-page comic. Yeah, I'd be stressing if I had to do that for school. Dang. Your Apple Pencil broke. That sucks. Yeah, that's what I mean about technology. It's like it's great when it works, but when it doesn't work, there's not really anything you can do about it. Like for instance, I was trying to set up some rulers on my software on Clip Studio yesterday, but none of the rulers were working, and I couldn't like. You can't tell if it's you're just using it wrong or if something's wrong with the software. Because I tried all the settings, I tried all the layers, all the selections, I looked up all the guides and tutorials, and it still wasn't working. So I'm like, all right, the software got to be broken. So I restarted it, and it starts working. But if I would have just restarted it from the beginning, I would have saved like 3 hours of messing around. Like if I'm drawing on paper and my ruler breaks, I know my ruler broke right away and I just go get another ruler. But with the software, it's like you just gotta keep pressing buttons and keep trying. And hope it's not actually broken. I spent like 3 hours messing with the rulers to do a simple thing. I was so mad that my friend came over and was like immediately telling me it was my fault. Oh, did you check the selection? Did you check this? Did you check that? I'm like, yo, I checked everything. Maybe I should do like a collage or something with all of the OCs that people sent me. I don't know what y'all think. And put it in the Discord or something. Got through it. That's what's up. Yeah, you got pushed through it. I don't know what it is about me, but I can always push through it if it's my own project. But if it's a school project, a lot of times it's harder for me to push through it. Unless it's like, especially if it's a drawing project. If it's like a writing project or something else, I can get it done. But drawing projects for school, for some reason, I don't know what it is. It's like I have something with authority. I don't like them, and now they're telling me what to draw. I don't know. But Zell, you said their name was Zell, right? I keep forgetting to sign these. Let me go. Let me show y'all some of the other OC sketches we did. But then I'm gonna log out of here. Let's save this. What is wrong with her face? It's all wrong. It's just not right at all. So I did Cameron today. Let me pull up the other ones. You had a good time? I had a good time too. here's the other one. Yeah, this was a good stream. I've been meeting a lot of talented artists through streaming. It's been great. So these were all from my last comic hyper stream. I don't know if Edgar's still in here, but this is Mason's character. That comic that Edgar was talking about, this is who made that story. But these are the pictures he sent me. Then I did this sketch. And this is Haas. He does portraits too. He draws portraits, but he sent this in. He sent a picture of himself in. And this is Mako. I think this is Devin's character. Devin was in the chat a little bit ago. And then we got Bullet. We came up with his name on stream. This was Mike's character. This was that other non-human guy I was talking about. He's like, he could be human. He could just be a blue guy. And Kanal. Whose character was this? I can't remember their name. I don't know. But I think that's all of us. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. Okay. Maybe I could start a channel. Oh yeah, Flo. The canal was Flo's. My fault. I don't know why I was drawing blanks. No, this was Flo's character. I was seeing the drawings you sent me, but I wasn't seeing your name in my head for some reason. But what do you think, Flo? Character collage for the Discord? The other thing we could do is set up a channel in the Discord so that we could do like OC swaps where you find someone who like has a style you like or an OC you want to draw, and then you guys swap and you draw each other's OCs. I don't know, cause I had a lot of fun doing this. And I think maybe other people will have fun. So that's just something to think about. I might try and start that. It's kind of like artist trading cards, except you're trading your OCs. Alright. Before we go, let me show y'all my intro for my new videos, and then I'm going to sign out. Then I'm going to head up out of here. Head on up out of here. Hold on, don't play it yet. Alright. I don't know if y'all on your phones or on your computer, but this is the new intro for my channel. It's got all my, not all of them, but a lot of my inspirations and my favorite things. I'm about to head out of here. Get some shut eye. I'll be back on at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you. Be on tomorrow 7 to 8 Eastern time p.m. I'll put a post up to let you guys know when I'm getting on. Tomorrow I'll probably won't spend that much time on stream. Yeah, I'm glad y'all like the intro. I just want to get this Halle Berry done on stream tomorrow. And then I really just have to focus on the comics besides that. But yeah. Thank y'all for joining me, for drawing along with me, sending me your OCs. I had a blast drawing them. And y'all stay up, stay creative. Good night.